Welcome back to Black Girl from Brick City. I'm your host, Ace with the Y, and I'm super excited to be speaking with you again this week. I love speaking with you guys every week. I love hearing people's opinions and how people felt listening to the podcast. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Y'all, the devil has been trying me. The devil has really been trying my patience, and how I handle myself has been different. But just know that even when you are on this journey of peace and you're just trying to be a better person, you will get tested. You will get tested. And it's not going to be some little tests like, oh, yeah, here and there. No, it's going to be something that triggers you to your core. Yeah, that thing that makes you want to put your hands up and throw hands, that's the thing that's going to be coming up against you. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, when I was 21, 22, 23, I really thought I had it all figured out. I thought I had relationships figured out. I would just be super indulged in everything that I did. I thought that my music was just solidified. I knew my sound. And you think that you know it all, but as you grow older, you will be tested, okay? And the knowledge that you receive, you have to apply it or it's going to be pointless. So anyway, I'm going to go through some things that I've done when I was around like 21 that have been coming up again in my life, but I've learned how to manage it, I guess, differently. Anyway, so when I was younger, I would put a lot of energy into dead situations. Dead situations meaning there's no growth. They're not benefiting me in a positive way, whether it be a job, whether it be a relationship. I found that I was giving more than I was getting back. You ever worked a job and it's like, damn, like I'm really busting my ass at this job and I'm not getting anything back. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm not feeling accomplished. I'm not growing in this company. It's a dead situation. See, when I was younger, I would do this thing where I would stay because I would just have so much hope. Like, nah, the way it started is the way I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. That's what I always focused on. But you have to realize once the situation is dead, it's time to like exit stage left. Because once you're putting energy into a dead situation, you are draining yourself and you're not getting anything back. You're not filling your cup back. Maybe it's time to let that situation go. And if only I knew that back then. Next one. We ain't even going to get too deep into that. Another thing I wish I would have done. I'm not going to say I wish I would have done. We're not going to say it like that. Another thing is step out the box more. That's what I would tell 21-year-old Ace. Like, I think I was so comfortable just being a singer that when I started thinking about doing other things, like I've had a passion for animals. And I used to always say, I'm going to start an animal shelter. I'm going to start an animal shelter. And I used to remember having people like, girl, no, you're going to be a singer, period. You know what I'm saying? I actually had a passion as well to like be a minister to young children. And I didn't step out the box when I was younger. I didn't feel like I had that in me, because I don't know whether it's because self-doubt, or you know how we have big dreams for ourselves and then it just never happens. And I'm thinking to myself like 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That was 6 years ago when I was 21. And everything that I said I was going to do, I'm going to make sure that I do it. If you learn at a younger age to not put your energy into dead situations, dead jobs, dead opportunities, you will grow and you will feel way better with so much lifted off of you, because you have all your energy to put into things that are actually benefiting you and helping you grow. Also, if you step out the box at a younger age, you're able to really see like, wow, these are things that I really enjoy. You get to find out what you like, and that eventually will turn into a long-term career, girl, and you ain't gonna have to work for nobody because you've already found your passion and your audience, and you already found a certain niche that you like, and you didn't have to wait. Now, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can always find a new passion. But we're going to focus on things that I wish I would have told 21-year-old Ace, okay? Don't feel like if you're 40, 50, you can't start a new passion. Every single day is a new day to be a different person, to be a better person. Another thing I wish I didn't let people do when I was 21 is dictate my gift. Tell me that I need to do this, that I need to do that, that I need to sing this way, that I need to produce this way, that I need to create this way. Listen, the quicker you understand that everybody has an opinion, it's just like a butthole, like that's what people be saying. Everybody has an opinion based on their own past, based on their own reality. It's not for you to take as a fact. And when I was 21, I was really listening to people. Okay, so I shouldn't rap like that. Okay, my songs are this kind of way. Let me not do that. Okay, maybe I say this too much. No. The quicker you learn that your opinion is the only one that matters, now yes, you can take criticism. Don't be that person that you can't tell me nothing. You can't ever be wrong. But I'm saying dictating your gift that people already love, your gift that's already making room for you, your gift that you're already good at. Don't let anybody come and infiltrate that. Don't let anybody come and contaminate that. Because when I was younger, I used to like weird stuff, like classical music. I had weird ideas, you know what I'm saying? And over time, so many people just bashed me with their opinions and bashed me with their critiques that it kind of took away from my creativity a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It kind of made me question every little creative decision I would start to make, whether it be my music, my cover art, my pictures, my hair. Oh, you wear jeans too much. Oh, your hair's always natural. Oh, you need more wigs. Or you need more color. And it really drove me insane. It made me feel like I couldn't really trust my own creative ideas. And now I can finally say that I am in a position where I'm so confident within myself that nobody can tell me how to do what Ace does better than me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, thank you for the help. If you're adding to my value, I appreciate you. You are helping me get photos done. You are helping me build my catalog. Thank you. But if you are trying to critique me and dissect me, what I already know how to do, oh, sing that way. Oh, sound like her. Oh, you need to be more rough. Oh, you need to be more sexual. Or you need to be... Yo, don't let nobody dictate your gift at any age. Another thing that I would tell my younger self is to not end all your relationships, all your friendships so carelessly, so drastically. Like, when I was younger, not even that much younger, and people would try me or people would hurt me, I would activate another side of me, which is called nonchalant ace. And it's either I'll send you a text like, hey, can't do this no more, sorry. Or I'll just completely dismiss you. Or I'll send you a voice memo like telling you exactly how I feel, and you take it how you take it. We go forward, we don't. You know, I was just very careless. And looking back, I really would not have done it like that, because you can end relationships, you can end friendships that you've outgrown in such a better way that doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth, that doesn't leave a lingering feeling of, damn, maybe I really did go OD. You know what I'm saying? The quicker that you realize that you really outgrow people and it's not always necessarily a bad thing, you can handle it way better. I didn't have to curse people out just because they hurt me. I was watching this word, and it was saying how some people are like in their older age and they've cut every single person off for little mistakes. You know, nobody's perfect. And he was speaking about how because nobody's perfect, they're gonna make mistakes. And if you're the type of person who cuts everybody off because they're making mistakes, you're gonna be left with no one, because everybody makes mistakes. Now, let's be clear. There's a thin line between character and a mistake, okay? It's either this is who you really are, or you just messed up a few times and you need to learn, okay? But I would have definitely ended relationships more peacefully. I've made peace with it now, but looking back, I wish that I would have known at a younger age that everything doesn't have to be a blow up. Everything doesn't have to be a big social media moment. Some things can just be handled in a way where it's both parties are at peace. We can't do this anymore. We've outgrown each other. We don't have the same likes anymore. We don't have the same thought processes anymore. I've grown here, you've grown there. Let's bygones be bygones. Everything don't gotta be so dramatic. That's what I would tell younger Ace. Girl, stop being so dramatic. People are gonna hurt you. People are gonna disappoint you. People are gonna let you down. But don't hurt yourself in the process. Don't belittle your light. Don't belittle who you are just to match somebody's energy. Another thing that I wish I would have told my younger self was protect yourself by shutting up. Man, like all I do, even to this day sometimes, I'm just always talking. I'm just always sharing, always expressing. And unfortunately, you have people that will listen. You know what I'm saying? Will listen to your testimonies, listen to what you've been through. Oh yeah, give it to me. Yeah, you got your heart broken. How do you do it? How do you do it? Oh yeah, your friends in college were stealing from you. Which card did they take? And they just want to soak all your information in just to take that information one day. And you know what I'm saying? If I would have learned at a young age to move in silence, literally, a lot of people would not have tried me because they wouldn't have had any ammo on me. They wouldn't have known what hurt me. They wouldn't have known. So, and in the same breath, I'm glad that I was who I was because I've never been the type of person to be scared to share, be scared to express myself, be scared to be wrong, and be scared to speak up on my truth. And that's gotten me in a lot of trouble, speaking of my truth and letting people know, like, don't play with me. But it's also helped me develop a sense of confidence within myself. Because now I'm able to say, yes, I only share what needs to be shared. And I know a lot of my listeners are probably older, but if you are younger and you're listening to this, girl, snap out of it as quick as you can. You will save yourself a lot of drama. If you learn how to only share what needs to be shared, don't overshare. Don't tell everybody the nitty gritty of who that man is, like his past and his trauma. Like, y'all could break up, but some things don't need to be displayed. Like, I love the fact right now that even when I have every right to shout from the mountaintops what people have done, I could literally stand on the mountaintops and say, don't trust that right there. Because they stole money from me. You know what I'm saying? But there's a certain power and a certain peace that I contain by being quiet about who has wronged me. And even as little sidebar, I've been reading the Bible and I've been reading from Genesis straight through. And right now I'm at 2 Samuel, but I recently just finished 1 Samuel. And I'm reading about David and Saul. This is a quick sidebar, y'all, but listen, it's powerful. Let's just make it real simple. Saul was a hater, okay? Saul tried to kill David numerous times, even after he apologized for doing it. You ever had somebody like that? They come into your life, yeah, I love you so much, You are definitely the woman of God that I know that he sent to me. And then the next week, they're trying to kill you. Metaphorically, of course. Hopefully, they're not trying to really kill you, but they're hurting you again. And then when you call them out, why are you hurting me? I didn't do anything to you. You're right. I'm so sorry. It's just my wicked heart. You're right. 2 weeks later, they're doing it again. So this is the story of David and Saul. Now, God put David in a situation over 2 times where he had Saul all by himself and he could have killed him right there flat, right? He could have killed him. But instead of killing him, he was obedient and said, you know what? I'm not even going to kill you because even though you're acting crazy right now, you're still a child of God. You're still anointed of God. I'm not even gonna do it. And that's powerful. That's powerful. Like when I read that story, I felt so encouraged because it's like I've been in positions where I can hurt somebody. I can hurt them, not physically. I don't believe in violence like that. But I can hurt you with some words because I know some things, or I can hurt you in ways that I know will hurt. But it's a sense of power and peace when you have the opportunity and you still don't take it. It builds character. Okay, so no matter what age you are listening to this, I wish I would have told 21-year-old Ace, hey, don't take that opportunity to hurt somebody like they hurt you, because now it's taken away from you. It took away from my light. It made me a little bit more mean. It made me a little bit more, aggressive. And learning what I know now, I wish I could have told her that. But she was still a sweetheart. So we gonna keep it like that. All right, I have a few more. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. And I hope that, looking back at what you've done, I hope that you're able to just laugh about it, okay? Even if it's so hard that you can't laugh about it, just think that it's already happened. There's nothing you can do. So yes, we reflect on past decisions and who we are now, but this is all for reflection. No, we are not gonna relive our past to have any regrets and just to be sad and stuck. No, we're reflecting. I'm reflecting. Another thing, I wasted a lot of time not taking action on my plans. That's probably all ages. I'm very proud to say that the plans that I do come up with, I usually do act on them. The only thing with me is that I start overwhelming myself, like it has to be the best. It has to be the greatest I can do, So I'm that person that I don't really enjoy the process. I'm too busy wondering how it's gonna be in the end, how it's gonna be when it gets, fulfilled. But I've learned, again, to enjoy, not even enjoy, to just be aware of the process, be aware of what is taking me, be aware of the feelings I'm feeling as I'm putting these plans into action, because that's what matters. That's what matters, so that when you get there, you're able to mentor people like, hey, this is what I did. It wasn't easy. It wasn't perfect, but here are the steps that I took, and da-da-da-da, But if you have plans and you're not taking any action, you can't help nobody because you didn't even do it yourself. So how you gonna help somebody with something you didn't even do yourself? Another thing, I was always waiting for people to help me. Ooh, always waiting for people to help me because they said they would. And I quickly realized it don't always work like that. I heard this quote. I'm not sure who says it. I'll look it up and put it here. But it says, nobody is going to come save you. Nobody is coming to save you. That quote hurt my heart, because I'm like, he's so right. The only person that can save me is God. Anyway, but no, nobody's physically going to come and say, hey, Ace, you want to do this major album? Come here. Let me give you all of the tools, all the background singers, all the producers, the band. Oh, hair and makeup? Yes, let me give it to you. No. No one's going to come give you the keys to your dreams. Yes, people are going to come into your life to bless you, to elevate you, to help you, but those are helpmates that will help. But nobody's going to come save you, and you're not supposed to wait for that help. You're supposed to initiate your own journey, and then as people come along and help you, of course, you're grateful and you appreciate it, and you build relationships. But I was always waiting for people to fulfill what they said they were going to do. Like, it's like, yeah, Ace, you're so talented. I'm about to do this, and this for you. Give me a week. Okay. I'm so excited. 3 months, 6 months, 2 years. Okay. It didn't happen. And I used to take that very personally. Very personally, because I would never understand, why are people saying they're going to do something but they didn't. But then I understand very quickly, it's life. Some people just like to speak. Some people just like to let you know that they might think about helping you. But it's up to you to help yourself. Okay, it's up to you to get things going quickly at an early age. Don't waste your time waiting for people. And then you open your eyes and you're like 35 and it's like, damn, nobody was there. But, in those situations, if you start blaming other people for things not getting done in your life, you have a victim mindset. Everything that you need to get done can get done if you apply yourself, and if you believe in yourself, and if you believe in the people that you've chosen to help you. So we could talk about that all day long, but this is one of the things that I did. I was always waiting for people. People were always making me promises. I was a singer at a very young age, singing in middle school, very academically gifted. So a lot of people was just making me promises. They just wanted to be around. I like to give my best. So if you're not showing up, there's no need for you. So, you know, people quickly was like, ooh, I don't. But anyway, I said that to say this. Don't wait for nobody to help you. Get up, do it, and the help will come. I promise. People love helping when you're already there. That's a whole nother thing anyway. Not standing up for myself. When I was younger, I did a lot of smiling. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm a okay. You know what I'm saying? I would smile at things that weren't funny. And even to this age that I am now, I find myself laughing or giggling when somebody insults me or disrespects me, or when I find it disrespectful. I don't know whether it's like a thing so I could like, whoop, you know, not get so aggressive. But like somebody could say something disrespectful to me, like, da, 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 and I'll be like, okay, all right. I don't know if that made me crazy, but I guess it's a coping mechanism to not curse nobody out. But when I was younger, I wish I would have stood up for myself. So many people lied on me, and I just went with it because I didn't know like what to do. Like I even got kicked out of high school for a lie. You know, I forgave the girl who we were in the situation with, but she like told the principal or something like that, just some horrible story, and I got kicked out of Arts High and North, and I was just so upset because I couldn't defend myself. I couldn't stand up for myself. Nobody believed me. Nobody listened to me. I was just the girl that sang and disrupt the classes and so they wanted me out. And thank God for Roz Baraka, who took me in, because I literally got kicked out of arts, and they put me in like this like remedial class type of thing, like this big summer school type of thing. And I remember not knowing what school I can get into. And Roz Baraka, who is the mayor now of Newark, he actually took me in and to his school in Central. And I wasn't really even living in the area. So that was a blessing that he took me in. And not only did he take me in, he became like a mentor to me. He allowed me to sing freely in the auditoriums. Like he invited me to events. I started working for the city as a youth council leader. Just God has a way of just putting you in bad situations and you think it's bad, and it's really a blessing. I still feel like I should have stood up for myself, but then again, it's like sometimes, what can you say? You stand up for yourself and you're still crazy. You don't stand up for yourself and you're still, you still lose. So if you're listening to this and you just let things happen, it's not always the best for you to just let things happen, because a lot of people have their, depictions of me based on lies. And what can I do? I'm not going to defend myself to every mother who don't, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to stand up for myself. If you come in my face and you try to tell me a lie, like I will defend myself. But, when I was younger, I didn't. Now, if you're wrong and you're just always thinking you're right and blah, 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 that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about not standing up for yourself in situations where you knew that you were right, that you knew you didn't deserve this. Lastly, I wanted to say what I wish I would have told my 21-year-old self is stop making a man's dream ours instead of his. And I'm going to end it right there, because y'all know what that means. A man comes into your life. I'm speaking to the women, but as a man, shift it in your mind. But a man comes into your life. Y'all both 21, 22. You're young. And he has a dream. And of course, he's going to ask you, hey, D, can you da-da-da-da-da-da? And then you're putting all of this weight from his dream on yours. And then all of a sudden, wait, where's my dream? I wish I would have really spent a lot of my youth single, because I feel like a lot of the relationships that I was in, I was so serious in them. And the other person was never as serious as me. They were just, taking, having a blast. But when it came to feeding me or filling my cup or funding my dreams, it was always like a problem. It was always a process. But me, I was just so quick. What I know now is that quickness that I had is just who I am as a woman. That's who I've always been. I'm always quick to find a solution. I'm always quick to love, quick to forgive. So that same energy that I was putting into these relationships at such a young age, I wish I would have been so quick to give that all to myself. But it's okay, because now I am very quick to protect my peace, very quick to act on my actions, very quick to say I'm wrong or I'm right. Like, I stand up for myself. And throughout this journey, it's just been a learning process every single day, because as I stated when I first started this, the devil will try you. These things that I've listed, these are things that I was going through when I was 21, 22. And even at 26, people are still people. They show up how they are, and some things trigger me, but I make sure that I don't want to handle situations like 21-year-old Ace. I want to handle situations like grown-ass woman Ace. So every day is a journey, and I encourage you, if you're listening to this, take some time this week to reflect on just how much you've grown as a person since you were of a younger age. And if you are a younger listener listening to this, think about all the things like, wow, what am I doing right now that I would love my 26-year-old self or my 27-year-old self or 28-year-old self to be proud of, to be happy with? Make decisions that will actually make you feel great when you get older, and not look back and be like, damn, why did I do that? And that's ideal. We're all gonna make mistakes every single day. We're not perfect. If knowledge is there for you, if somebody's giving you any kind of wisdom, any kind of life lesson, even if you don't agree with it, just listen. Try to hop over those hurdles that people have already hopped over. So that was my topic for today. Just reflecting on the many changes I've done as a woman and sharing it with you guys. You may not know. Somebody may have something and it's like, boom, oh yeah, let me not do that anymore. And before I go, I wanted you guys to see the book that I'm currently reading. It's called Changes That Heal by Henry Cloud. 4 Practical Steps to a Happier, Healthier You. And shout out to my friend Kay. He actually suggested this book for me. And reading it, it is Christian based. So they're speaking about worship and speaking about God and truth and grace. But I'm telling you, this book, even if you're not a believer, I recommend this book, y'all. This book right here is going dumb right now in my life. It's going crazy in my life right now because, real quick, it basically talks about how we want to paint God as this, this mean. He doesn't take nothing from us. Like, he just wants to send us to hell. That's how a lot of people are painting God. But God actually has what we call truth and grace. So yes, we have to have truth. We have to have that law. We have to have obedience. We have to have guidance, structure. But you also have to balance that out with grace. You have to be loving. You have to be understanding. You have to be kind and caring, forgiving together. And I'm in the beginning stages of the book, but basically so far it's speaking about too much truth and no grace is not okay. You can't discipline your child all day long with the truth. You're this, you're that. And then don't give them any grace. You don't give them any, but I love you, baby. You're going to be better. You're going to get through this. You're great. Because too much truth, now your kid hates you. Or your kid is just angry because all they've heard is you just shouting the truth at them or just shouting structure at them. And they're sad. Now, on the opposite side, this book was saying too much grace with no truth is just as bad. Well, they used the parent example, so I'm going to use that as well. But you got those parents that everything is okay. Yeah, baby, you're great. The kid could be bad as hell. Yeah, baby, keep it going. You're doing great. And then no truth is there. No discipline is there. No structure is there. No guidance. So this child is just lost in the sauce. They think everything is just a big playground. And then when it comes to discipline, they lash out. They don't know how to be disciplined. So it's really important that even when you are reflecting on your younger self or you're reflecting on your life, yes, we can tell the truth about the situations, but have grace with yourself. Think to yourself like, I didn't know back then, be kind to yourself because truth without grace is terrible. You're just bashing yourself all day, and grace without truth, you're lying to yourself. You need to know when you need a structure and guidance. So This is the book I'm reading now, guys. I know I told you about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's when I'm in my wealth bag. But today I was in my spiritual bag and my reflection bag. So this is a book that I do highly recommend. And yeah, as you're going through this week, think about all the ways that you've increased your life, that you've grown, and think of all the ways that you want to grow, and write that down. Write it down and really work on it. And just see how God blesses you. See how your life transforms for the better. So I thank you for listening to this episode. Again, my name is Ace, and I hope that you have a blessed week. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Bye. Gotta peep through the window. Black girl, gotta watch what I'm into. Black girl, you don't know what I've been through. Dark skin, gotta